Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Assume nothing. In any kind of relationship, we can make the assumption that others know what we think. We don't have to say what we want. We assume they are going to do what we do because they know us so well. If they don't do what we want, we feel hurt and think, how could you do that? You should know. Bottom line, folks, don't assume it. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials down 31, NASDAQ up 18, S&P's down 4, gold contract up $2.60, trading at $1,326 an ounce. Silver up 7 cents at $19.05 an ounce. Platinum up $1 at $1,037 an ounce. Copper up 5 pennies at $2.15 a pound. Light sweet crude down $1.25, $44.20 a barrel. Bonds, the 10-year note up 12 ticks, 130.12. 30-year bond up 13 ticks, 165.22. Both notes and bonds, folks. Friday, Monday, Tuesday came down with wide price spread, accelerated volume. What do we do out here today? You bounce on light volume. They're setting up a very large ABC structure on the way down, as has the S&P, the Dow, the NASDAQ, the small caps, all of the above. KingDolla. KingDolla down 330 ticks, trading at 95.31. KingDolla had a sideways move out here today. Light volume. KingDolla is building cause for higher price. Euro is up 31 cents at $1.12, and the yen is trading at 102.25. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world? In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? You have a failure on volume. You have a failure on price. You have, I suspect, it looks like a B to C of an ABC structure on the way down. So what do we do out here? You went up and got to a price point today, folks, of $214.70. Couldn't hold price. Had volume of 127 million. It looks like it's a C point of an ABC structure on the way down. We're going to know real quickly. Why? Because your B point on this is $212.31. And what I do expect you're going to see is that we're going to go right after it tomorrow. And if that's what we get, and it breaks with volume, your price structure, your A to B equals C to D is $209.30. Anything under the 210.92 gets you back into the lower range. That means you had a false break topside, which we had done on the 8th of July. On the 8th of July, that's where we are right now. We had gone from $210 to $212. Bottom line, it's coming back into that area, and this is where the probability is really high that we're going to have a failure here and go back down, not only to the ABC structure, but to the low that was generated out here on Brexit Day, the day after, 2 days later than that, on the 27th of June, which is $198.65. The reason being, number one, is that that's a high volume low, which wants to be tested, and how we came off these highs. On Friday, we came off the high, and we had volume of 221 million. We bounced, and it was a heck of a bounce, on Monday and did 168 million. We come back down with 182 million yesterday. And guess what? We bounced today and couldn't handle the price, and we had 128 million. So your correlation is you're going down with 221 million. You went up with 128, couldn't handle price. That sets up the ABC structure on the way down. NDX 100, same type of setup in the NDX. The NDX, as is the Dow, has been saved by Apple. NDX is up 55 cents at $115. Also has set up, though, a B to C of an ABC structure on the way down. We had come down on Friday with 50 million shares. You bounced, and we bounced with 39 million. You came back down yesterday with 45 million. And today what happened is that it got over the highs of the last 3 trading days, and we did that with 27 million, and it failed on price. 27 million versus 50 million. Bottom line, this is going to go after the B point. which is $113.63, and we'll see whether we blow it away with volume or not. Gold contract. What do we have with gold? Gold contract sideways to slightly lower. No big deal. Gold is building cause, folks. Number one, I suspect to get to the lowest swing point, which was established on the 1st of September. More so, and this is the benchmark. Your benchmark, and not only are the indices in the bond market, in the currencies, is the low of June 24th. And in gold's case, that is 12.59. Right now, we're at 13.27. What has already got to that point is notes and bonds. In the note market, what you had the low of that was $130.05, and we made it to 129.26 yesterday. Notes had a bounce today, and we bounced with 1 million shares. I believe that's going to be into 1.5 million. Let me just TYZ. What you're going to see, this is these bonds going to lead the market down. You know, the Fed might not want to raise rates, but guess what? The market's going to. Yeah, so we bounced today in the 10-year note with 1 million contracts versus 1.4 on the way down. This is setting up another ABC, I suspect, down. And the A point on this is 131.5. Your B is 130. So that's $1.50 approximately, which will get you into about the 128 area. We take a look at the 30-year. If I put a continuous contract up in the 30-year, what you're going to see is that the 30-year, the breakout area was 165.25. Yesterday, we made it to 166.10. This is also setting up a very large ABC down. And, you know, I can make a case right now that 65, let's see, man, it's intense, 55, 53, that this 30-year bond wants to go back to 153, 160. That's intense, man. 153 was the swing low from January of this year. That's how that's set up. And, you know, we'll find out if that's where it wants to go, but that's what it looks like. KingDolla. What do we have with KingDolla? What you have with KingDolla is this, folks. You've had a sideways move. We're at 95.31. Now, just the opposite. On Brexit, that went higher. That went from 94 to 95.5. It already had come back, tested that area. We tested that area on the 8th of September, rejected it with lighter volume. Now what you have is that good old KingDolla wants to go up into this $97.62. And the market, folks, by the way, can't stand a strong dollar once again. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We come right back.